Since the early 1980s, Pine Bush, New York has been an epicenter for all things paranormal, specifically UFO enthusiasts. We traveled from New Paltz to Pine Bush as both reporters as well as eager learners. With it being Halloween time, what better place to be than the Pine Bush UFO and Paranormal Museum? We aim to get some answers as to what the museum does for the community, as well as its historical and paranormal significance.
How did the museum come about? Like, what was the inspiration just to create this whole thing?
Definitely before I got here, but there actually is a UFO fair every year in June, and people needed kind of a safe place to come in and talk about their experiences or sightings that they've seen, things like that, because at the time, especially back in the 80s, nobody really had a good place to actually talk about this kind of thing because you were looked down upon or people thought you were crazy.
My family members and friends saw UFOs.
Oh, really?
They lived, we used to live up on the mountain, which saw almost all the way to Beacon.
Yeah.
Because it was way up on the mountain. It's more off Morrow Road. And one night, he's on the porch, and then he saw something, called some of his friends, and his friends called him going, "Did you see it? Did you see it?" And then there's a place somewhere in the United States that monitors all sightings, and they say that Pine Bush is one of the heavy places, Yeah.
Now we continuously hold like different events and things like that. So people come in and talk about all kinds of things, not just aliens, but also paranormal things, cryptids, things like that. So we get people from all different fields that come in here, plus just regular people that just want somebody just to talk to, and again, in that safe place. And there is a huge paranormal community here as well, and there are several kind of active spots around our entire block, and that includes in this building and a lot of the buildings that are along this main street here. So it all ties in together, and there are different reasonings that we have that might contribute to why there's so much UFO activity, but also a lot of paranormal activity here too.
So is it like a big tourist attraction in this area, or is
Huge.
Yeah.
We have people come from all over the world.
That's
There's been people coming that are, like we're from Discovery Channel and Travel Channel, things like that. Plus locals come in.
Would you be coming back next year?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Are you guys from Pine Bush?
We are.
not.
We're from the
Alright.
Bronx.
Do you have any plans on like expanding, or is it just kind of like working with other people in the area?
We love to work with other people. If you notice over there, we actually have tons of flyers from all of the community members here because we want to keep the community together and help each other out. But I think there will be plans for expansion at some point.
Do you have any exhibits that are going to be removed or added like throughout the time here?
Yeah, I don't know which ones yet, but there will be some. That just means you need to come back to the museum and check it out. But we're continuously changing things and adding new things and redoing things up, and so yeah.